This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, the U.S. News & World Report's #1 engineering school in the United States that offers a master's as its highest degree for 20 consecutive years. Rose-Hulman, where you come to find yourself. Find yourself through personal growth, through personal development, through study, research, and invention. Rose-Hulman, your home for academic and athletic excellence. You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. I'm Dustin Jorgensen, joined by the Silver Fox, Eric Brown, getting ready for the Rose-Hulman soccer action tonight. The men playing against Hanover. The Rose-Hulman men are 6-0 coming into this matchup against a 5-1 Hanover team who's looking really good as well this season. This is going to be a very important matchup here in the HCAC with the winners leading the conference after tonight. Eric, what do you think about tonight's game?
Again, it's going to be a good matchup. You've got Rose-Hulman coming in completely undefeated, as well as the ladies are undefeated. Ladies team, you're also looking at clean sheets with the exception of the 2 goals against Manchester, which, I was talking to Coach Andrew Gray prior to the game, just some silly mistakes that they made in the back. But Rose-Hulman feels confident about this, and I got two top strikers in the HCAC, so it should be a good shootout, and hopefully we'll have a really good game.
And when you look at the Rose-Hulman team, you talked about one of the nice strikers, Takizo Kelly, leading the team with 5 goals and 4 assists. But when you look at the team in general, you've got 9 players on the Rose-Hulman team who are responsible for the 17 goals this season. What does that tell you about the Rose-Hulman team when you have so many guys contributing to the score sheet?
Yeah, again, it's a situation in which the team is truly playing as a team, and so again, it makes it really hard to defend a team like that. It also makes it really hard to attack, man mark. If you go zone, who do you pick up? Because each player is talented and they do move the ball really well.
Right, and Takizo Kelly, that we had mentioned earlier, leading the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers in scoring this season, he was lights out the last game we were here. He had a couple, one off of a free kick in particular, but he had 5 opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net, and he put it in the back of the net a few different times. He was ruled offside on one, but he's just a phenomenal player to watch and a very dangerous player as well, and he's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore, and the cool, the best thing about Kelly is the fact that he is a good finisher. And I think we talked about the last game is he's one of those Lewandowski, Mueller-esque type strikers in that he's always in the right place at the right time, and that counts for a lot, but it also means you have to finish and put the ball in the back of the net, and he's good at equal.
And in set pieces, that's what was very impressive with Taki whenever we watched a few weekends ago, was his set piece. The first goal, it was just a low-driven ball into the near post. And then we were debating, are they going to run the exact same play? And they did, and he went the opposite top corner, almost did it, hit the crossbar. And then there were another couple opportunities where he had a headed ball that went in. He had another one where he was ruled offside, but it was like, man, this guy can do it in any way from any part of the field.
Yeah, head. I mean, I was wondering if he was going to be on a perfect hat trick, left, right, header. I would have been really cool to see. But yeah, again, it's especially on that free kick, to be able to take it, put it under the wall in the bottom right 90, and then on the exact same play to be able to put it in the upper far post 90. Again, it shows the talent, but it also shows the cleverness of what he's actually got in his suitcase to unpack.
Right. We're looking at a very exciting matchup here tonight between the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers and Hanover, and we'll take a quick commercial break.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff between the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers and Hanover in men's soccer action. And we were talking a lot about Rose-Hulman's offense before we took our first break there. Now we need to talk about the defense a little bit, Eric. Hanover, they have a very tough striker coming in Josh Hughes, 5 goals, 3 assists. Very similar numbers to Takizo Kelly on Rose-Hulman. The way Josh was described to us before the game was as a very quick linebacker in football, but playing soccer. So how does Rose-Hulman defend against a player who's got to be physically intimidating and obviously very good on the score sheet as well?
That's a really good point. Do you man mark him and then just try to shut him down? And I think what we'll see is that going to be McKillop that's going to be man marking is that center back role, or is Brevin Lacey going to come back and try to pick that up as well? Maybe man mark, maybe mess him up a little bit, at least cut that pass off, through to the forward. But it is interesting in terms of strikers how close their numbers match up, and how that 3-4-3 is going to stack up with Hanover. So we're in for a good game. I'm excited.
And you had mentioned the 3-4-3, but then also playing the wide wing backs that Rose-Hulman's been playing. How is that going to affect going up against a striker like this? Are those wing backs going to have the luxury of just being able to go up whenever they want? Are they going to have to hang back just a little bit more to be a little bit more careful in case Hughes comes in and is very powerful?
Yeah, the nice thing about having that 3-4-3 when you talk about the wing backs is they do have the ability to float back and almost give you a back 5 if you have to, to try to pick off the crosses and then kind of keep that midfield together. So I think what we'll see and what most coaches do is usually about the first 15 minutes, we'll see how Hanover comes out. Are they going to sit back? Are they going to be tentative? Is Rose-Hulman going to come out firing? Are they going to go play their game, which is attacking football? So we'll see probably in the first 15 minutes how they're going to set up.
Right, and it's important to point out too that Hanover in their loss, they actually outshot their opponent. I believe it was Transylvania. They outshot them 13-2, and yet they still ended up on the wrong side of the scoring. So when you look at that, you got a team that's got a lot of firepower. They're going to come out shooting, and Rose-Hulman, that's what we've seen from them every game so far this season. So it's going to be a very competitive matchup, and we'll see who controls the ball and controls the pace of the game. But based on statistics and what we've seen on paper for each of the games, it's going to be like a heavyweight bout out here tonight.
Well, let's hope. It's you always take a look at the stat sheets and you want to shoot out and you want a high scoring game, and then you get to 45 minutes and a half and it's 0-0 and you're going, what the heck is happening? And that just might be two defensive powerhouses just really picking each other apart and trying to figure things out. But to your point, as it looks on paper, it should be a really offensive game.
And speaking of defense for Rose-Hulman, goalkeeper Hofer, he is doing an excellent job so far this season. He's only let in 1 goal himself, but they've let in 2 goals overall as a team. And that was only in 1 game. So when you look at 5 clean sheets so far, the 6th game they let in 2 goals here. It was a 6-2 match. I mean, what are you thinking as the goalkeeper? Have you been tested enough? Have you been challenged enough whenever you come into a match where you know it's going to be hot like this?
And that's always an argument argument is the defense really that good, or is the keeper all that good, and what is to account for the clean sheets? And I think what we see with Hofer is when he has to step up, he really does. I was talking to Coach Andrew Gray prior to the game regarding the 2 goals after all the clean sheets that they've had all season, and he said, just a couple of mistakes. And he said, but the good thing is we looked at the game film and we learned from it, and we realized we're not going to do that again, and how to fix the problem. So, again, anytime you had something like that happens, there's always something good that comes out of it.
And I guess the good thing about that is they had the luxury of having a very large lead as well. Whenever you win 6-2, you can make a couple of mistakes. You're going to learn from them.
Yep.
If you make a mistake tonight, that might be it. So hopefully they got those mistakes out of the way, like you said, and they learn from them, and they'll kind of be settled down, and hopefully they can just put this one away.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to get set here for our starting lineups. We'll try to get cued in to the home system here. Okay, and I just was informed that we're not able to be into the PA this time due to COVID. So I'll try to listen carefully and announce the starting lineups. And first, we're going to take a quick break.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
Burger. It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At ServPro, we offer cleaning services, including the removal of biohazard containments. We have the specialized training and products to get your property back to business. We are here to help get your business back to normal. ServPro in the Wabash Valley, here to help.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Burger.
All right, welcome back here to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where we're getting set for Rose-Hulman against Hanover in HCAC action. It's going to be a very exciting match here tonight. Starting lineup here for Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. We have number 0, Evan Hofer in goal. Number 10, Brevin Lacey. Number 19, Eric Kirby. Number 4, Matt Fix. Number 7, Caleb Urban. Number 15, Kai Moore. Number 18, Wyatt McKibben. Number 21, Jackson Seda. Number 22, Travis Bednarik. Number 24, Alex Brooks. And number 28, AJ Yilmaz. And excuse me for that, number 24 is Takizo Kelly. And for Hanover, the starting lineup, number 1, Will Beadle. Number 5, Brendan Gallagher. Number 6, Chris Petrie. Number 9, Josh Hughes. Number 10, Felipe Busato. Number 12, Sean Fleming. Number 23, Ethan Mazer. Number 18, Henry Simon. Number 32, Xander Oostner. Number 33, Evan Redmond. And number 99, Luke Epler. How about that, a number 99 on the soccer pitch, Eric?
So it's almost a football number, isn't it?
So we were just talking about the importance of Hofer in goal for Rose-Hulman before we had our break. And when you look at the statistics, and you're only letting in 0.33 goals as a team for the season, and as Hofer alone, 0.19 goals against each game. How impressive is that?
That's incredible. You know, and I said it this last game, this team is really fun to watch. It's fun to watch them move the ball. It's fun to watch them spread the field. It's fun to watch them, you know, figure out passing lanes and figure out where they're going to go and who they're going to go to. I think one of the unsung heroes is that midfielder, Brevin Lacey, because it's almost like that Busquets role where, you know, everything kind of goes through him and it goes back to the defense from the middle third to the attacking third. And this team is doing all the right things, but, you know, I think that the thing that you have to remember is there's also that X factor, which is I think they believe in themselves as well. And that accounts for a lot with the team, is because winning becomes habitual.
You know, and I think whenever they look at this brand new, exciting turf field that they have to play on, it's a very nice thank you gesture to the anonymous donors who were so gracious to support and donate the money to build this field. So it's amazing to watch, and I'm sure they're having fun playing anywhere, but especially playing here at home on this awesome field.
This field's incredible, simply in the fact that it's so wide of a pitch, and it really fits this team and their formation really well.
And Rose-Hulman starting with possession here. Bednarik on the far side looking to build up. Already starting on the wings there, that's Matt Fix on the far side. Urban making a run on this near side. It's like number 28 for Rose-Hulman. A.J. Yilmaz was called for the offside. And Hanover now trying to build up from the back.
It does look like Hanover's coming out with almost a modified 4-3-3, maybe transitioning to a 3-4-3, you know, with a little bit of freedom for the wing backs.
Rose-Hulman winning possession back there in the middle of the field. Trying to play it out wide to Fix. Hanover wins possession. There's Josh Hughes making the turn for Hanover. Good defense by Bednarik. Does go out for a goal kick.
Risky going in like that, because if you do it wrong, it ends up with a free kick out in a really unfortunate position, a dangerous position. It was a great tackle.
And that's that senior leadership that you have from Bednarik. Rose playing it short. Looking to build up on that far side once more. Ball played over the top. Caleb Urban in possession. Chips it out to Fix. Cross in. Number 28, A.J. Yilmaz fighting for possession. Yilmaz is second on Rose-Hulman's score sheet with 2 goals and 2 assists. Fix working the ball around. Back to Fix.
And you tell that Brevin Lacey, like I said, that he's the connection. Almost an unsung hero.
Ball played over the top. Urban trying to make the run. Going to be a Rose throw. There's Lacey on the ball now. Tries to find Urban wide. Cross comes in, just unfortunate. Right, Jackson Seda tried the volley, ended up knocking the ball up into his hand.
It was a really good ball movement by Rose-Hulman. I really thought Caleb Urban was going to take that to the corner and try to put it in. He brought it back out to the midfield and put it in.
Hanover now trying to find something on offense. Turning the corner. Still in possession. Excellent through ball. Just a little bit too much and goes out for a Rose-Hulman goal kick.
So this game so far is exactly what we've hoped it was going to be. It's end to end. It's an offensive game. No one's sitting back. It's going to be a fun 90 minutes.
Rose-Hulman playing is short again, just working the ball from the back. Almost made a mistake. Able to recover quickly. Seda trying to get up in the air and head that ball on. Goes out for a Hanover throw. Flicked on. And it's going to be a Hanover throw. Closer to the corner post here. Ball goes all the way through. There's Brevin Lacey clearing it out. Hanover doing some fancy footwork. A.J. Yilmaz not having any of it, putting the pressure on. Hanover with the quick turn. Excellent defense by Rose. Good step in front and then played it out. Going to be a throw-in for Hanover.
Yeah, well done by Kai Moore to not allow that turn to happen. I think he realized it, woke up, and got in front of it.
Throw played well into the box. Just losing possession. Urban now. Yilmaz. Excellent little turn. Played far, switching the field. There's Fix. Tried to play the ball to Kelly. As you mentioned just a second ago, it is end-to-end stuff here. One team's getting the ball, playing it all the way up, getting something, a look, perhaps not on target, but at least a look, and then the opposing team doing the exact same thing. Clever little flick. Hofer able to claim it.
And what you're seeing from Hanover that we didn't see, in previous games is they're doing a really good job of just breaking up play. Before Rose-Hulman really gets a chance to, to put things in motion and really get their flow to them.
And Wyatt McKibben, he's up very quickly. They stopped play just to make sure he was okay. Good physical defense there. Urban trying to make the turn. Hanover with the through ball. Hofer coming out. Excellent off his line, Hofer. Yilmaz trying to make that turn. Hanover just all over Rose-Hulman every time they get the ball. Foul goes against Yilmaz. Got a lot of energy on the field so far, only 7 minutes into the game.
Well, it seems like it's been longer than 7 minutes.
Ball played in, over the top. Head put on. Just goes over. It's going to be a goal kick. Here, both coaches enthusiastically encouraging their team.
What you see is Evan Hofer pushing his team up. I think what they're seeing is a really high press from Hanover. It's a little bit risky bringing it out that close to the box. And it didn't work out that time, but he wants a little bit more freedom before that.
And you hear Hanover's coach saying just that to his team, that they had to make a switch, Rose-Hulman did, and when they did that, the ball went out. Rose trying to make something happen there on that far touch line, just goes out. Hanover in possession again. Long ball over the top. Excellent step by Kai Moore. Ricochet there. It's going to go out for a corner. Hanover with a dangerous opportunity here.
And so far, this has been a game of just about 5 minute Engineers, 5 minute Hanover.
It was an excellent jump there by number 99, Luke Epler, for Hanover. Able to get up very high. Looks like it's going to be another corner here for Hanover, opposite end. Headed in. That was number 99, Luke Epler, that we just talked about. Rose-Hulman down early. 10 minutes gone. Hanover takes a 1-0 lead.
So this is going to be a true measure of the team and how well they performed. I know this is the first time this year that they've been down, and especially this early in the game. So let's see how they recover and come back from it, and they, keep their heads up.
A lot of energy and enthusiasm from Hanover right now. Rose-Hulman almost quiet at this moment. I'm sure we'll hear Coach Hellowell encouraging his men. Urban here on the near side. Moore. There's a good step there by McKibben. Playing the ball out wide to Urban again.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Ball played through. Almost on the end of it. Number 21, Jackson Seda. Rose-Hulman with a throw.
And just a mistouch by Caleb.
Hanover with the long throw. McKibben.
The referee saw the elbow just in the back there. Just threw McKibben off.
Lacey with the turn. Out wide to Fix. To Kelly, back to Fix. Rose-Hulman starting to put some pressure now on Hanover.
Something we noticed the last game against Transylvania was that the majority of the balls were going through Caleb Urban. Fix was probably 30% of, in terms of that side of the flank. And then Urban has kind of taken the Fix role this time and is still out here all by himself. And I don't know if that's done on purpose or...
McKibben playing the ball over the top to Fix. Just headed out. And yeah, we see certainly a different approach here by Rose-Hulman, sitting back a little bit more, trying to play the ball over the top and find a run. Still the same two guys. Almost a mistake there. Urban was going to be wide open. The Hanover player slipped. He was able to get back up and make the header. McKibben back to Moore. Fix. Over the top for Hanover. Bednarik finds Lacey. Back to McKibben. Fix again on that far side to Kelly.
Well, you can tell who their man marking. It's Takezo Kelly. It looks like Brendan Gallagher, and is trying to stick right to his hip anytime that ball comes through.
Hanover with possession. Rose-Hulman putting the high press on now. Ball goes out. Lacey with the throw. Quickly taken. McKibben. Unfortunate ball there. Bednarik able to save Rose from a costly mistake.
He was lucky.
Fix plays it out wide. Yilmaz puts the ball in the back of the net, and we are tied up 1-1 after 15 minutes.
And that's what we were talking about earlier was, their head's going to fall? How are they going to respond to being down for the first time in the season? And boy, Yilmaz hits that on a volley and puts a rocket on it, and it goes in the back of the net.
AJ Yilmaz now has 3 goals on the season, the sophomore from San Diego, California. Excellent time for Rose-Hulman to get that leveling goal. Rose playing the ball back. Hanover. Urban playing the ball out quickly. Trying to find Fix, just too much. With this pace, we're going to have a 6-6 draw at the end of this.
And what a game, right? I think what's interesting about that is Takezo had his back to Matt Fix and realized exactly where he was going, and it was almost a no-look pass. Now it went out of bounds, but again, the cohesiveness of this team and how they play and how they know where each other's going to be is great.
Yeah, we're seeing Rose adjust just a little bit. There's Seda looking to go ahead. Excellent save there. The Hanover goalkeeper, number 1, Will Beadle, coming out. A sliding kick save. Jackson Seda just got through. Tried to feed it through with his left. Kelly with the turn. Through to Yilmaz. Oh my!
Yes,
Yilmaz taking out by the keeper. It's going to be a penalty. Rose-Hulman getting an opportunity to put 2 on the scoreboard within a matter of 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a great touch by AJ to just get that ball beyond the keeper, and the keeper was a little bit late and ended up taking him out in the process. So we're going to get a kick from the spot.
Yilmaz the hot boot. He's ready to go.
And typically in a case like that, it's a yellow card for stop progressing attack.
Saved. Put off the crossbar. Urban plays the ball back in. What a set of events there. Will Beadle ends up with the ball in his hands, saves the penalty kick from Yilmaz. Then the ball hit off the crossbar.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Rose-Hulman. I mean, they had a couple opportunities there. Great job by the goalkeeper, guessing the right way to go.
Will Beadle coming up huge for Hanover on that series. He made the mistake, and then he corrected the mistake. Ball goes all the way through back to Hofer. The intensity for both sides now at a 10.
It is, and we're seeing a physical game too. Players just challenging, being a little more physical, just trying to throw their opponent off.
Seda tries to make the turn. Ball goes to Kelly. Urban making the run. Blocked.
Takezo had him spotted, though.
Hanover able just to put a body in front of it. The runs that are being made on both sides, defenses are stepping up big. A couple of goals early here, but still both defenses are playing really well. Yilmaz. Hanover trying to make something happen. Kelly with the turn. Finds Urban this time. Excellent little step over by Urban. Plays the ball through. Unable to get Kelly's head on that one. A whiff allows Seda to try to get through. Ooh, bad foul there by Seda. Came in from the back, then a shove by the Hanover defensive player.
It's amazing a team that gets kicked every game.
And a yellow card for number 21, Jackson Seda, the Rose-Hulman freshman from Frankfort, Illinois.
Was there not a yellow card for the retaliation on the Hanover player?
I did not see a yellow card given to the Hanover player. And Hanover resuming play now with a free kick. McKibben excellently just steps in front, plays the ball out. Going to be a goal kick. Playing it short again. Hanover with an opportunity here. Eric Kirby stepping up for the Engineer defense. Top of the 18. Everybody on Rose-Hulman getting a piece of the defensive action. That was number 19, Eric Kirby, clearing the ball all the way down to the other side of the field.
Really good job, team stepping up, but you don't want to get stuck down in your own half. That's not the way Rose-Hulman plays. Rose-Hulman wants to play a freer, a more open game.
Josh Hughes, the number 9 for Hanover, their leading scorer. Urban just steals the ball away. Hanover a substitution, number 15, Clayton Anderson coming in. And a Hanover throw. McKibben trying to head the ball out. Rose-Hulman putting the pressure on up top. Wins the ball back. That was Kirby with the step. Kelly out wide to Fix. Fix tried to cross the ball. Deflection. He wins possession back. Ball goes behind. Lacey trying to recover. Free kick going to Rose-Hulman.
Hey, why? Because he's strong.
Yeah, Coach Mac Wilkerson not happy with that.
Revan Lacey playing the ball in. One hops. McKibben tried to play it back to Kirby.
No foul there. Keep him in.
Throw in for Hanover. Yilmaz to Kelly. Excellent turn by Kelly. Left-footed shot. Good save again by the Hanover keeper, Beadle.
AJ
Urban
almost got a foot on that.
Urban draws the foul just at the top of the 18. Number 19, Eric Kirby, setting this opportunity up here. Set piece for the Fighting Engineers. Something from the training pitch. Ball played in. Off the head of Fix.
Got a head on it. He was in the right spot at the right time. Just couldn't put it at that near post.
A couple of substitutions for Hanover. Number 7, Dot Thang, and number 39, Scott Zinder.
Dot Thang from Southport, if you ever saw that team play, the tremendously fast team. That kid has a lot of speed, and I think that's what Coach is trying to bring on, is good amount of quickness.
Hey, stop! Nothing over your head. Clay, play it.
Urban. Throw back to McKibben. Rose starting to get their footing, looking a little bit more like the Rose-Hulman team that we're used to seeing here.
And so what you're seeing is this ebb and flow where Hanover has majority possession. They are moving the ball really well. Rose is on the defensive, and then it fishes, and the Engineers take over. And so that's exactly what you want to see in a soccer game. You want to see that back and forth.
Yeah, and I think the problem early on for Rose is that they were trying to play counter-attacking football, which is not what we're used to seeing them play. They play the ball out of the back. They like to build it up. They trust each other. They make a lot of passes before they score, and they were forced into trying to play counter-attacking, and here now they've kind of settled things back down, and they're trying to play possession and play those passes once again.
And one thing I've also noticed is how often, how many times you're seeing Josh Hughes drop back. Not really up front into the attack. Now, I don't know if they're playing him almost as a false 9 to give, Luke Epler more time to score, more opportunities, but
There was that speed from Dot Thang, almost winning possession for Hanover. Ball played to Fix. Over the top, just a little bit too much there by Fix. Easy for Beadle to scoop that one up. Hanover now playing the ball from the back, looking for their wing. Nobody there. Bednarik.
Yeah, Bednarik with all kinds of time to figure out what he wants to do with that ball.
Urban back to Moore.
This is that possession-based football you and I were talking to her about, just in terms of keeping the defense on their toes, and it really is tiring to chase the ball like that.
Kelly tried to play the ball through there to number 21, Jackson Seda. Hanover with the turn, plays it over the top to Hughes. Bednarik bodied up, played the ball out, kept possession to Fix. Great defensive play there by Bednarik, just to get the ball and then to keep the ball in play and get it to a teammate.
Yeah, absolutely. Body up, take possession, and keep the ball in play. It's real. I mean, there's all good things there.
Kelly not going to be denied possession. Urban on this near side, just itching to have a ball played out in front of him. Ball played to Hughes. Through ball, unable to find anyone. Rose-Hulman wins possession back. Sloppy ball there. Excellent recovery there. Number 19, Eric Kirby, makes up for the mistake. Able to win possession back for the Engineers. Kirby with the turn. More over the top. Seda with the turn.
Yeah, I thought Seda was going to get a boot on that, maybe get a run. Just bounced a little too far.
I want you to go get it.
Hanover playing out of the back again.
Hanover slowed the game down quite a bit. They're taking a little bit more time, probing a little bit more, as opposed to, that quick, constant movement.
Yeah, a much different pace of the game than there was the first 20 minutes. Both teams slowing things down. Yilmaz plays it to Kelly off the chest. Excellent little touch there with his left foot. Good defense by Hanover to poke that one away.
Yeah, great step on. Takeza with a good bit of skill there, just trying to get past the last defender.
A lot of quality on the field tonight on both sides. Seeing good offensive moves, some step overs, and then the opposing players stepping right in and not letting them advance.
And who doesn't like the razzle-dazzle?
Hofer off the line quickly. the turn.
Coach Wilkerson done a really good job of setting them up to pick that pass off, that connecting pass.
Cross, just too much. More.
They don't get out. They don't get out.
Lacey. Hanover doing a great job with the press, winning the ball back. Kirby quickly taken, trying to find Fix wide. And Rose-Hulman with a substitution, number 9, Andy June, the sophomore from Oxford, Ohio, coming on. Number 21, Jackson Seda, getting a breather for the Engineers. A lot of balls we're finding Seda up top there, making the turns, doing a great job trying to make something happen. Had a couple of opportunities.
Yeah, there's a lot of running from Jackson. He's been very busy.
Yilmaz with the pressure. Hanover trying to work the ball down this near line. Yilmaz wins it back. Kirby. McKibben trying to find June over the top. Good step by Kirby. Urban to June. Hustling the whole way, just unable to get his foot on it.
That was a good ball by Caleb, just a little bit too much on it.
Hanover playing the ball back to Beadle. June putting the pressure on the Hanover defender.
Evan, go in the gap between them. There. Hey, Pratt, go inside. Go inside, Pratt. Go right in there. Right in there. Not dry. Not dry.
Hughes with the turn. Excellent ball out wide. Hanover crossing the ball in. McKibben playing the ball back out. And over the crossbar for a goal kick. McKibben cleverly putting his arms behind his back when he's going for that cross. He didn't want any accusations of a handball if it bounced off of something other than his legs or chest.
Yeah, you've seen that in the past couple of years. Defenders getting into a habit of putting that back there, so there's not even a question. And as persnickety as the handball rule is, nobody really ever knows what's a handball and what isn't.
Beadle playing the ball back over the top. McKibben to Bednarik. Back to McKibben. I think the evolution of soccer is a fascinating thing to watch and see. And when we were here last time and we saw Takizo Kelly put that ball under the wall, as you mentioned, I've seen now especially with Arsenal in the Premier League, having someone lay down behind the wall so as to block any sneaky attempts by a set piece taker.
Yeah, I saw the same game, Dustin, and it's I would hate to be that guy because I don't want to get beamed in the back of the head with a ball traveling at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing I was thinking, is I would not volunteer for that one. And then when the goalkeeper's yelling at him, trying to get him to move a foot to the right, and he's got to crawl and inch his way on the grass. I'm sure there's some type of a bonus for that player if the ball hits him. Rose-Hulman with a set piece here.
There's a 22. Hey, someone get 18. Mark up.
Rose-Hulman with a lot of players here at the top of the 18 making their runs. The run's coming early. Kirby, ball over the top.
Well, Panthers tried to maintain a high line.
Kirby wins the ball back. Great hustle by Kirby. Left-footed cross. Looks like the ball was saved. It's going to be a Rose-Hulman throw.
It did look like it grazed a Panther arm on the way through. I don't necessarily think the ref saw that.
Urban cutting back on the left foot, crossed in, through everybody, deflected. It's going to be a Rose-Hulman corner. Just 7 minutes and 45 seconds left here in this first half, tied 1-1. Excellent opportunity for the Fighting Engineers. Kirby getting set to take the kick. Swings it in. Headed all the way back, Urban. Hanover on the counter. Hughes. Urban trying to contain Hughes. Draws the foul just outside the 18. A very dangerous position here for a set piece.
Yeah, Hughes doing really well, using a bit of skill to get that ball forward and draw the foul. Fortunate position for Hanover.
Looks like number 9, Josh Hughes, is going to be the one who takes it. You've also got number 33, Evan Redmond, standing in for Hanover. And he's walking away now. Looks like this is all Hughes. Picked his spot. Hofer able to claim it.
Good job by Hofer to see that. Sometimes it's really hard to see that ball, especially with the wall in the way.
Engineers, quick throw. June trying to make something happen. Hughes trying to settle it down. Rose able to keep the ball away. Urban over the top. Yilmaz to June. Finds Kirby. Fix to Kelly. Hanover defense steps up big.
Yeah, Takezo turned, was hoping to have a lane to fire one off, and there was a man in his way.
Good step by Lacey. Fix as well. Good steps, unable to maintain possession, but then Hanover just knocks it away. Going to be a Rose throw.
I think both coaches will be happy when halftime gets here. They can reassess their situation and talk to their players.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard, the shot count, 7 shots for Rose-Hulman and 3 for Hanover. Both teams looking equally dangerous. More under pressure, able to find Yilmaz. Hanover doing a great job pressuring everyone. Ooh, looked like a clean slide tackle by Bednarik. He got the ball, gets a yellow card instead.
Yeah, I really disagree with that. It's unfortunate the ball was won.
We have the perfect angle. I don't know, the official just somewhere different. Unable to see that.
Well, he's just not as talented as we are, Dustin.
I'm sure that's the case. Hanover plays the free kick over the top, just goes out. Going to be a goal kick.
And so that's unfortunate because what that does is that's 2 Engineer players that are on yellow cards right now, and they're going to have to be a little bit more cautious. Bednarik and Seda, and I know Seda's not out there right now, but even if he comes on in the second half, he's going to have to think twice before a heavy challenge.
Yeah, and after that call, the Hanover coach was actually here at the assistant referee trying to appeal for a red card, saying that his studs were up and that was what the reason was. And I think you and I both saw it differently. Cleanly won, just a good hard-fought tackle, but he does get a yellow card, and it stays in the book. Yilmaz, excellent job winning the ball there. Kelly with the turn to June. Over the top, finds Yilmaz to Kelly. Left-footed shot off the crossbar by Kelly. Beadle able to get his hand on it and collect. What a great play there by Rose-Hulman, just unable to put the finishing touch on.
Tremendous ball from AJ to Takezo, and then for Takezo to bring it down and get it off. Unfortunate.
Second time we've seen that ball hit the crossbar for Rose-Hulman and not ricochet into the back of the net.
But as all great coaches will say to your strikers, keep shooting, keep going. One of these times it's going to go in.
It's going to be a Rose-Hulman throw. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in this first half, where it's still tied up 1-1 between Rose-Hulman and Hanover. So who do you think's bringing us the Sonic cheeseburger and the Lynn's soda fountain for halftime?
I was actually waiting for that order form. Because for me, it's the chili dog. Absolutely.
Urban to June. I just got to have the tots. Hanover trying to make something happen. June, excellent job. Yilmaz as well in there. Urban now to Yilmaz. June, excellent ball by June. Tried to feed it through to Kelly. Lacey.
Rose-Hulman on a late run here, trying to put one in before the whistle.
Ball by Urban. Everybody on Rose with some tremendous footwork here in this last minute, trying desperately to get the go-ahead goal before this first half is over.
Hey, no plays off. Cover.
What a tremendous half we've been able to watch here as time winds down.
Yeah, end-to-end stuff. It's most Americans complain about the low-scoring game of soccer and they want more goals, but with action like this, it's so fun to watch. It's just a fast-paced chess match.
And the half concludes with Rose-Hulman and Hanover tied 1-1. You are watching college soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I went with crispy tenders and the tots. This patty. Really fresh. I'm gonna try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
Athletes know that injuries happen. When they do, let our team help get you back to your team sooner. Union Center for Sports Medicine. We prevent, diagnose, repair, and rehabilitate injuries to get you back in the game. Union Center for Sports Medicine.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network. It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where we're at the very beautiful and pristine intramural field that's looking ever so lovely underneath the lights and the dusk sky coming in now. We have a tie game 1-1 between Rose-Hulman and Hanover. A.J. Yilmaz putting one in the back of the net for the Engineers, and then number 99 Luke Epler putting one in the back for Hanover. What are your thoughts on that first half, Eric?
Again, end-to-end stuff, really good soccer. I want to see what adjustments they make coming out in the second half. I think we questioned each other whether both teams were going to sit back and feel the other out, or whether they were going to right at each other, and they went right at each other. And I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, because neither team's going to take this sitting down.
Yeah, they went right at each other to start the half, and then about 20 minutes in, both teams tried to slow things down a little bit. They started to play it out of the back a little bit more. They started to try to settle things down, work the ball up, play possession, and that could be two things. That could have been they were trying to just play possession and keep their heads, or it could have been they were trying to save their legs a little bit and getting tired from all of the back and forth and the counterattacking here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, because it was a really physical game. And you know what? Something that's really going to make a difference coming out in the second half is both Seda and Bednarik are on yellow cards. And that takes, especially for a defender, that takes a little bit out of your game in terms of your ability to put a heavy challenge in if you have to, because you don't want to go man down early on.
Right. And then kind of, I guess the question would almost be then, why didn't a Hanover player receive a yellow card there during the penalty kick that was awarded to Yilmaz when he was taken out in the 18? And as you mentioned, he was going going to score had he not been taken out. He did a nice little flick of the ball out in front, and the goalie just took his legs. And unfortunate for him, for Yilmaz, he wasn't able to put the penalty in, and very fortunate for the goalie, he didn't get a card, plus he made the big save on that possession. So a big turn of events there just a couple of minutes after he scored his first goal of the game.
Yeah, and in a situation like that, a lot of people ask the question, it's technically a dog so, or a denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, so why wouldn't it be a red card? And the difference is the keeper did make an actual play on the ball, and so therefore, because it was an actual play on the ball, it was going to be a yellow card, but that should have been a yellow card. And then, of course, I justify Sada's yellow card, that was worthy, but the retaliation as well, I thought warranted a yellow card too, because if you let that second hit come in, you let that second push come in, then pretty soon the game gets out of hand, and that's not what you want.
Right, and how does that impact then Rose-Hulman and their approach to the second half? Now you have two guys on yellow cards, key players as well, and then Hanover, they don't have anybody on the yellow card when arguably they should have a couple to worry about as well. Is there a different approach that Rose-Hulman has to take?
There's a different approach I think that Hanover has to take, because that Coach Wilkerson's going to realize that left back is on a yellow card, and he's going to go right at him. If I were Coach Wilkerson, I would take advantage of that, and then maybe hope for a second yellow and then get it sent off. So I think it favors Hanover, of course, much more than it does the Engineers.
Right, and Bednarik, he's a very strong, physical, 6'3" defensive player for the Engineers as well. He's not just a quick wingback or someone like that. He's a key defensive person that's going to stand tall, and he's going to get physical if he has to. So you're right. I think Hanover, if they're smart, is going to go right at him and say, hey, you're going to have to make a play. So with that, it's 1-1 here at halftime at Rose-Hulman, and you are watching college soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
I feel like I'm the good kind of spicy. It means you got an edge. I got an edge.
It means you've got some umph, and I got some umph.
I don't know about your umph, but impatience doesn't equal spicy.
Sonic Chicken Slinger.
Is it a good umph or a bad umph?
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
At Union Health, we understand that early detection of breast cancer saves lives. That's why the Clara Fairbanks Center for Women offers the most advanced breast cancer detection available. Tomosynthesis 3D breast imaging. This state-of-the-art technology pinpoints breast cancer at its earliest stages when it's most curable. For you, that means earlier detection. For us, that means being able to give you peace of mind in your health care. To schedule your mammogram, call 812-238-7766. Union Health. Healthier together.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I want with crispy tenders and the tots. This patty, really fresh. I'm gonna try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. I'm Dustin Jorgensen, joined by Eric Brown here for Hanover versus Rose-Hulman in men's college soccer. And what a first half we've had tonight. 1-1, very high energy to start the games. Things settled down, but still the energy was there. And the play all night long was just intense in this first half.
Yeah, and it came in waves too. And I don't think if you're watching at home, if you're a Panther fan or an Engineer fan, I don't think you're disappointed, because there were periods of that game where Rose-Hulman dominated and periods of that game where Hanover dominated, and it was a really good back and forth watching these teams trying to figure each other out.
Yeah, and early on, Hanover looked very, very strong. They looked to be the stronger team early on. They got that first goal, and it was kind of like, uh-oh, you know, something better happened here for the Engineers, and the Engineers fought their way back. They got a goal very quickly within 5 minutes, and then they had that another opportunity there just a couple of minutes later that they just were very unfortunate not to put in the back of the net. So Rose had 8 shots compared to 3 against Hanover. I don't know that sitting here it looked like there was that big of a disparity between the two. I thought they played very evenly. And I got to say, I'm impressed on both sides, especially I'm noticing on Hanover. As soon as a Rose player touches the ball, they swarm that Engineer player. They can't get anything done. Now, Rose was doing a great job there the last 3-4 minutes of the half, just making good plays, step overs, turns, doing a lot of footwork that was just like, wow, okay, they're starting to catch on and say, you know what, I'm going to have to do this by myself, because my passing lanes, they're closing them down too quickly. I can't do anything without the ball being deflected.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I think Rose-Hulman is trying to get used to, is that typically they spread the field so far, and those passing lanes are pretty wide open, and you can put a good ball through. What we found in probably the last 15 or 20 minutes was even AJ trying to get the ball, or Caleb or tried to get the ball to Kazo, you know, in that box, they were having to squeeze that ball through a really narrow window. Sometimes it was picked off and sometimes it just squeaked through, but what you're finding is they're having a little trouble dealing with that. But what you did find is as the game went on, they really adjusted to that, and I think we mentioned how would they react being behind for the first time this season, and they responded really well.
Right, they did. And so we'll see how both teams respond after the half coming up after this. Again, you're watching college soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At ServPro, we offer cleaning services, including the removal of biohazard containments. We have the specialized training and products to get your property back to business. We are here to help get your business back to normal. ServPro in the Wabash Valley, here to help.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I want with crispy tenders and the tots. This patty, really fresh. I'm gonna try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching college soccer featuring Hanover and Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network as we get set here for the second half. Hanover with possession. Let's hope for more of the same from that first half to the second. The sun has set, the lights are on. You see the shadows now out there on the field.
And what a great night in terms of beautiful, beautiful spring evening.
Yeah, the wind died down after the game started, so that was nice for not only the players but for us here in the box as well. That wind's not beating on us.
Soccer gods have bestowed upon us a good evening. One thing I found interesting coming right out is that Seda is still on the bench, and I wonder if that played into Coach Hellowell's decision, him playing up top with that yellow card.
Ball goes out. Be a Rose-Hulman throw. Fix finds June. Lacey. Little nutmeg there.
Really good touch.
Lacey crosses the ball in. Going to be another Rose-Hulman throw. June quickly taking a fix. Excellent step by Bednarik. Ball played in, trying to find June. Wins the ball back, unable to get it to Kelly.
Yeah, really good win by June. I think he just saw Kelly over there and just was a bit short on the pass.
Excellent step by Yilmaz. Hanover does win possession back. Good pressure by Urban.
Now, see, this is a situation that Coach Hellowell will be really pleased with, is that you get a situation where Josh Hughes is the only one up there.
What a play by Kirby going in there. I think that was McKibben, excuse me. Excellent job.
And Josh Hughes not happy. Thought he got fouled on that. Looked like a solid tackle.
More. McKibben trying to find Fix. Good job fighting back there, Fix. Hanover gets the throw. Excellent. Little attempt of a flick there by Hanover. Playing possession back. Hanover on the front foot so far the first few minutes here of the second half. Kelly trying to find Fix.
Yeah, and I think Fix had dropped back so far on that attack. Had a little trouble getting up by the time Kelly got that ball out to him.
Hanover trying to make something happen in the middle. Flick back to Hughes. Puts the ball over the top. Going to be a goal kick for Rose-Hulman.
That was a dangerous little give and go there from Hughes.
In the right place, just unable to keep the ball down, put it on target. Rose tried to find June over the top. Urban, switch of the field. He's going to find Fix. Tries to keep it in play. Excellent little footwork by Fix. Drops it to Kelly. Back to Fix. Scooped up. Excellent little play there, Rose. Getting into this second half. Fix and Kelly doing a great job back and forth, just unable to make anything happen.
And what a nice switch of the field by Urban with that big leg to switch it from one side to the other.
Yeah, and that's just awareness of a like-for-like player there. He knows if I've got the ball over here, Fix has to be wide open because every time he has the ball, I'm wide open.
And still having the ability to get the ball 50 yards across the pitch at a diagonal and, you know, weight that ball the right way.
Bednair, a good defensive header.
Yeah, he read that all the way. A really good job getting back.
Fix trying to find Kelly. Wow. A foul call there on Bednair. Hanover player looks to be getting up.
Same guy, right?
And Hanover with the free kick. Hanover trying to make something happen. Hughes goes down. It was called as a foul. Going to be a free kick here at the top of the box for Hanover. We saw Lacey show him what he thought. Be a dangerous position here for the Hanover kick.
Yeah, just right there at the edge of the D.
Couple of calls that went against Rose-Hulman here in the last couple of minutes that could have an impact here on this game. And the free kick off the post. Made a nice little ding that we could hear.
Rose-Hulman quickly out. They want to try to get the Panthers when they're off.
Kelly making the run. Good header by Hanover, just back to the keeper. Kelly was there if the ball came through. Hanover trying to make something happen now on the far side of the field. Trying to turn the ball in. It's going to go out for a corner kick. And a corner kick getting ready to be taken here. Swinging in, headed on. It's going to go out. Looks like a goal kick.
And the Panther players asking for every call, begging for corners, and begging for yellow cards. Coach Wilkerson not happy.
Well, it seems to be working from my point of view here.
There is a psychology to it, and I've always found that most officials with whom I've worked have typically tend to punish the teams that are the most vocal because they don't see the same game that an official does.
And Yilmaz to Kelly. Out to Urban.
Good countering attack here by the Engineers.
Back to Urban. Cross comes in. Punched away. Ball almost crosses the goal line once again for Rose-Hulman. Excellent defense by Hanover to just swing a boot at it and knock it out.
Tremendous transition and counterattack by the Engineers. Again, unfortunate it didn't trickle over that line, but the good news is they did get a corner out of that.
And Kirby getting ready to take the corner. Ball comes in. And it just goes out for a goal kick. Goalie chasing the ball down, giving everybody a chance to stretch and catch their breath. Played over the top again. Kirby with the turn.
Rose-Hulman elected not to press high on this one. It looks like they're just kind of taking their time.
And Hanover still with possession here in their defensive half. Excellent little triangle give and go there. Through ball. The goal scorer, number 99, finds number 9 Hughes. Cross back in. Kirby steps in front. Lacey knocks it up to number 9, Andy June.
Good control from June to get that ball down at his feet as fast as it was coming.
June played the ball to Kelly. And the ball goes out for Rose-Hulman throw. Fixed to Lacey. Across the field, Urban gonna cross the ball back in. And the keeper just collects it on the line.
Interesting what we're seeing in the second half is Urban being used more than he was in the first half. You're seeing that ball out on that right flank a lot more.
I think they just want to give the fans that came out here tonight a little bit of chance to see the action. Wherever the fans are, the ball's going to be. And Hanover, excellent attempt there. Hofer able to collect. That was number 10, Felipe Busato, the junior from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
One thing I've always loved about the Brazilian players is the single names like Kaká and Willian, and always thought that was fantastic.
The original Ronaldo.
The original Ronaldo.
have one of the worst haircuts I think I've ever seen. If you're watching this and you don't know, just Google it. Find the image and you'll know what I'm talking about.
But you have to type in original Ronaldo.
And Rose-Hulman defense collecting. Ball goes out.
I think both teams looking a little bit disjointed here.
Yeah, keep working that. Come on.
Looks like it's going to be an early substitution for the Engineers.
Excellent little cutback. Hanover twice. Trying to make something happen. And there he is. Number 10, Felipe Busato. Puts the ball in the back of the net for Hanover. That gives them the 2-1 lead with just under 30 minutes remaining.
And that's what I've noticed in the second half is the shot-to-shot ratio is now 10-8, so it's almost dead even, which indicates that Hanover is having a lot more opportunities to put that ball in the back of the net. And again, one time it's going to happen.
And the Engineers looking to come back again. They were down by 1 goal early. It only took them 5 minutes to respond in the first half. We'll see if they're able to do that here in the second half.
And some fresh legs with Dirienza coming on for Fix over here on the commentator's side.
Number 25, Jacob Dorenzo, the defender, a freshman from Frankfort, Illinois. Andy June trying to race to the ball, deflects off of him. Kelly. Here's Dorenzo now. Finds Lacey. Gonna be a free kick.
Yeah, just a little bit of a nudge in the back there.
Dangerous position. Number 19, Eric Kirby. We'll watch number 10, Lacey, right now. Got an opportunity to quickly cut inside. Ball played up. Hughes. Lacey wins possession back, plays it out wide. Excellent step by Hanover. And Kirby wins that back quickly. Kelly. Over the top. And Benair just knocks it out. Urban able to keep the ball in play. Moore back to Urban. Back to Moore. And Lacey out wide to Dorenzo.
That's a good ball by Brevin.
Unable to find June. Excellent run by Yilmaz. Little scoop chip in. Headed back to Beadle for Hanover.
Looking to find June on that. Just a little bit too much for Andy.
Deflected off of Kelly. And Dot Thane coming back in for Hanover. The latest goal scorer, number 10, Felipe Busato, coming off. Yilmaz to Lacey. Plays it all the way back. Lacey again. Sweet little through ball. Dorenzo chasing.
I thought he called a foul there. Yeah, he did call a foul. I didn't see much contact on that. This is like two players going for the ball.
No, and it looked like he was having a talking to with the Hanover player, not the Rose player. Little time-wasting strategy early here in the second half by Hanover. Ball played way up over the top. Bednarik wins the header.
Hey, help him! Let's go!
And a substitution for Hanover, number 39, Scott Zender, coming back on. Switch Fields for Hanover. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Rose-Hulman just has a little bit over 23 minutes to get that goal back.
Yeah, Engineers looking just a little bit frustrated. Need to find themselves, pick their heads up.
Well, if you can hear the two geese, we got a nice flyover now in the middle of the second half. A little bit late. Dorenzo trying to find June.
Beautiful set of wetlands behind us.
Urban, nice through ball to June. Good header by Hanover. Urban. Rose-Hulman resetting play again. Good little cutback by Urban. Able to maintain possession. Deflection, going to be a Rose-Hulman throw.
Yeah, Rose-Hulman calmed down a little bit, playing their game again.
Dorenzo finds June. Keeps the ball in play. Kirby heads it to Yilmaz. Urban, excellent step. Left foot. Dorenzo looking for his left. Just gets called for the push.
Yeah, not much in that for me. Just two players going after the ball.
Switch of the field for Hanover. A mistake. Yilmaz flicks it to June. Chest down, a volley. Almost over the top. Great save by Beadle for the Panthers.
That's a great piece of skill right there by June to chest that ball up, pull it down, and get it on target.
Almost caught the bottom of the crossbar. Good step by Kirby. Finds Dorenzo out wide.
Another good switch.
Right-footed cross. And it's going to go out for a Rose-Hulman throw. McKibben trying to find Kelly. Good step by Lacey to win that ball back. Tripped up.
And that looks like it may be a card.
Not real sure what he's arguing about there. He tripped Lacey. Kirby getting set here for the free kick.
This is a second free kick from almost the exact same spot.
Kirby finds Bednarik's head over the top of June. McKibben off the crossbar. June! Oh my goodness, again. Hanover off the goal line.
Oh my.
How many times are we going to see that tonight?
So unfortunate for the Engineers. Shots on target. It's one of those situations we almost need goal line technology.
Matt Fix coming back in here for the Engineers. There have been 4 or 5 opportunities where Rose-Hulman has hit the crossbar or had the ball hit off of the goal line by a defender when the goalie was on the ground. You got to give Hanover credit for stepping up in those situations. You got to keep your head about yourself and be there as a defender and then make that play. And so far they're doing just that, frustrating the Engineers who are trying to fight their way back. Down 2-1, just under 20 minutes left. Corner kick coming in. It's going to be another corner.
But again, credit to the Engineers and the fact that they went down. They're still playing their game. They're still in this. They believe they can win.
I have to use this. Do you think they're going to engineer a comeback here, Eric?
I think so far we're back up to 15 shots on goal versus 8, so one of those have to trickle in, you would think.
Very unfortunate for the Engineers that they haven't got that second goal. So many opportunities, so many chances, very, very close. Good recovery by Urban. Tried for the long cross, settles at Kirby's feet. Looks like that was Yilmaz, and there it is. Fix gets the ball in the back of the net for the Engineers. Rose-Hulman ties it back up 2-2. What a game we have here tonight.
Outstanding. And I'm telling you something about Fix was the first time he got that head on. I think he was going to walk that ball in no matter what. Wasn't even taking a chance.
And he just came back on the field before that first corner after taking a little break. That rest certainly helped him, and the defender stepping up big for Rose-Hulman. believe that was Yilmaz that played that ball in for the assist. We've got just about 17 minutes to go here. Rose-Hulman and Hanover tied 2-2. What an exciting game here for the Indiana Sports Network. Excited to cover Rose-Hulman soccer. We've got a doubleheader coming up this Saturday against Earlham. The women begin play at 1 o'clock and the men at 3:30. Then on Saturday, April 3rd, we've got Rose-Hulman football versus Franklin at 1:30. Saturday, April 10th, Rose-Hulman football versus Manchester at 2. And on May 1st, the HCAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships at 11.
Easy time. Come in.
Engineers with a little bit of renewed pep in their step right now. They're glad they got that second goal.
Yeah, and I think for Rose-Hulman, the confidence now, 2 different times you've been down in this game and you've come back. Now it's time to put that finishing touch again, get the lead. You're out shooting your opponent 2-1. And for Hanover, it's got to be frustrating because you're thinking here you're getting ahead, and every time you do, you lose the lead. So while you have some confidence, you're probably losing a little as well. And you got to have some frustration, thinking you're just going to cruise to a victory early on in the first half and then as well here in the second half. And Rose-Hulman not letting that happen. Hanover trying to do something. Rose doing excellent with pressure. Bednarik just screens him. Going to be a foul. Be a free kick here for the Engineers.
I don't think Thorne was very happy with that.
Bednarik plays it out wide. Fix trying to find June. Hanover building from the back again.
And something that I think that should be noted here, you know, with 14 minutes left, is the one player that we really haven't heard much about is Takezo Kelly, who's the leading scorer for Rose-Hulman. And, you know, credit to the Panthers for locking him down.
Kirby. Hanover just keeping possession on the far side. There's the cross. Fix just heads it behind, recovers. Another recovery by Fix. Kelly on the ball now.
A strong play from Kelly.
Urban. Yilmaz. Back to Moore and McKibben. Switching the field of play. Bednarik. McKibben again. Rose just slowing things down a little bit here. Hanover wins possession back.
Come on, Dad. Let's go, Dad.
Over the top.
And while it is a risky strategy in a 3-4-3, one of the things, especially in a man-marking defense, if you can add a player to attack, it really throws the defending team off, and it's always interesting seeing Wyatt move that far up with that much time. It's simply because everybody's occupied.
One more. Sit.
And a goal kick here for the Engineers.
Evans is 6.
Just about 12 minutes remain here in the second half. Fix, excellent run. Keeps the ball. Kelly. Look to find Yilmaz, just a little too far out in front. Lacey. June. Fix trying to find Kirby. Hanover looking over the top. Oh, there's number 99 again. He scored the first goal of the game. Luke Epler trying to make something happen. He just hits the ball over the netting behind the goal even.
So we have 11 minutes for both teams to do something here.
Trying to find June. Rose just trying to find something here in the last 10 minutes to get them that go-ahead goal. They want to win this outright.
Good pick by Kirby there.
Kelly finds Yilmaz. He knew right where he was going to be. Excellent little run. June plays it back to Kirby, to Urban. Left-footed cross.
Nice thing about Caleb Urban is he's strong with both his right and his left, which is something that it's hard to find in a wing back, let alone any player, someone that can put it in with both feet.
Kirby. Lacey, excellent little volley there. Finds Kelly, back to Lacey. Left-footed shot right into the chest of Beadle. Another big save. And you see Lacey just giving a high five to Kelly on the way back. That was a great little run by the two of them, back and forth.
Coach, you want to play left?
Really nice give and go, but credit to the keeper. He saw it, came out on it.
McKibben plays the ball to Moore.
That's enough! Ladies! Come on. Have the step to come this way. Come on, bro.
To Lacey. Kelly trying to find a through ball to June. Excellent little chested ball down. Bednarik heads the ball. Keeps it in. Nope, it does go out. It's going to be a Hanover throw. A couple of substitutions for Hanover, as well as number 21, Jackson Seda, coming back on for the Engineers.
Credit to June, a lot of running in that second half. Putting Seda back in a yellow card.
Got number 9, Andy June. Excellent stint for him. He came into the first half and played all the second half up to this point. Excellent job running on to a lot of those plays. Seda put in a good stint there in the first, the freshman from Frankfort, Illinois. Good step by Fix. Kelly. It's a race. Seda in the middle. Kelly just turns. And we have an injured player on the field, and we'll take a quick injury timeout.
Center for Sports Medicine Injury Timeout. Let the Wabash Valley Sports Medicine experts take care of you. The Union Center for Sports Injury Clinic is open Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 a.m. at South 6th Street in downtown Terre Haute. No appointment is necessary. Union Health. Healthier together. It's a Union Center for Sports Medicine Injury Timeout. Union Health doctors and certified athletic trainers take care of athletes at 12 Wabash Valley High Schools, Rose-Hulman, and St. Mary of the Woods College. And they can take care of you. Let Union Center for Sports Medicine get you back in the game. Call 812-242-3005 for an appointment. Union Health. Healthier together. It's a Union Center for Sports Medicine Injury Timeout. You don't have to be an athlete to suffer from joint pain. Union Health now offers same-day orthopedic care. Call 812-242-3005 for an appointment and let the Wabash Valley Sports Medicine experts take care of your knee, hip, or shoulder pain. Union Health. Healthier together.
Athletes know that injuries happen. When they do, let our team help get you back to your team sooner. Union Center for Sports Medicine. We prevent, diagnose, repair, and rehabilitate injuries to get you back in the game. Union Center for Sports Medicine.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman, where we've got college soccer between Hanover and Rose-Hulman. Just had a player, unfortunately, taken off the field with an injury. Substitute coming on for Hanover. And the drop ball gets things underway.
Yeah, it should be noted that any family watching at home, that player did walk off on his own, with his own.
Hanover looking to make things happen. Just under 7 minutes remain. Still tied 2-2. If we remain tied, we will go to extra time to decide this HCAC conference leading matchup. Yilmaz to Fix. Lacey trying to find Urban in the corner. Good hustle by Urban.
So how'd he get hurt? How'd he get hurt?
Nobody got the ball. You're going forward.
Come on, boys! It doesn't look like that.
Lacey. McGibbon's going to play it all the way back to Hofer.
Yeah, you can hear Coach Wilkerson in the ear of the referee there.
Easy now. Quiet. A little, Doc. A little. They can feel you, Doc.
Lacey with possession. Driving, tried to find Kelly through.
Lacey doing a really good job finding space.
Kirby. Like Yilmaz trying to find Kelly. Excellent ball. Beetle just able to step in front again. Rose-Hulman, 18 shots to Hanover's 10. Clever little play by Bednarik just to run on and then let it hit the back of his head and turn around. Let the Hanover player overrun it. McKibben looking to find Fix.
Good ball by McKibben. Matt Fix wide open on that flank.
Fix playing the cross in. Nobody there. Right into Beadle's hands.
And again, we talk about momentum and the stages of momentum with each team. And it does seem like right now down this last stretch, Rose-Hulman has been finding the right passes, have had the most opportunity.
Hanover trying to play it up from behind. The long ball over the top just goes out for Rose-Hulman throw. Both teams looking to make something happen here. 3.5 minutes left. It's been an exciting game. Things starting to slow down a little bit for both teams. Looking for the long balls. Excellent step by Sato. Bednarik steps up. Sada trying to make the turn, just gets tugged down. Gonna be a free kick.
You would expect Hanover to pack it in here. Pretty tight, just playing some really tight defense.
McKibben trying to find Urban. Good defensive step there by Hanover. Knocked the ball away. Excellent, clever little ball. Urban back to Yilmaz. Good little fake. Crosses it with the right. Nobody there. Right into the hands of Beadle.
Again, it's all about opportunities right now, and the Engineers are finding more opportunities to get that ball across the box.
Yeah, their crosses are just 3 or 4 feet too close to the keeper. If they could just get it back this side of the 6-yard box, it might be somebody to get ahead on it.
Yep.
Good step by Bednarik. Excellent little nutmeg down the line.
It looks like he's going to go in the book.
Yellow card for number 30 for Hanover. That's Zach Lowe. Lacey takes the free kick. Gives it back to Bednarik. To McKibben. Looking for Fix. Off the chest. Good step by the Hanover player. Good recovery by Fix.
Yeah, good job, Fix, keeping it down here at this end.
Hey, time. Let's go. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, wait, bro. Good. Look at you.
Kelly to Yilmaz. Back to Fix. Back to Yilmaz. Got under 1.5 minutes left here. Still 2-2. Hanover looking for the long run. Bednarik just heads it back.
Yeah, Panthers looking to try to get a counterattack, something quick over the top. Maybe catch a lucky goal here at the end.
Urban to Sada. Lacey finding Fix. Excellent little step over, right-footed cross. Kirby. Excellent fight for possession in the middle of the field. Rose comes away with it. Just 20 seconds left here. Throw for Rose-Hulman. Going deep. 10 seconds, time winding down. Oh! It's number 8, Nicholas Ash for the Panthers. Just under 2 seconds left. Clock was stopped for the booking. Looks like Rose might have an opportunity to put this in the back of the net.
And I believe this is the 3rd or 4th free kick from that exact area.
Got 3 Rose players standing over the ball. Looks like Kirby's going to be the one taking it. I think he's got to try to put this on target with the time remaining.
It's incidental. Incidental. It's like the NBA, though.
Appeals for a handball. Time runs out. We're going to go to extra time. We finish regulation at 2-2.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At ServPro, we offer cleaning services, including the removal of biohazard containments. We have the specialized training and products to get your property back to business. We are here to help get your business back to normal. ServPro in the Wabash Valley, here to help.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I want with crispy tenders and the tots. This patty, really fresh. I'm gonna try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
We are the Indiana Sports Network, and you are watching college soccer featuring Hanover and Rose-Hulman as they get set for extra time in this HCAC Clash of the Leaders. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game: Farm Bureau Insurance, Micah Bonomo, Goshen H&R Block, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Serve Pro, Sonic Drive-In, Union Health, York Automotive, and transportation for the Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 5 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Camera operators for today's game are John Batchelor, Kanan Harper, and Paige Lockmiller. The director and executive producer is Tony Harper. Getting set here for the coin flip before extra time. And Eric, what do you think the coaches are telling their players on both sides here before they get ready?
I think as a coach, you're telling them don't make any mistakes. Do the right things, err on the side of caution, because you don't want to be the one that gets beat on a corner and let that easy one in. This could go either way. And I think what we saw there right towards the end, almost the last 15 minutes, it was all Rose-Hulman. One attack right after another, and Panthers trying to sit in and did well taking it and rejecting the attack. Let's see if they can maintain momentum, or maybe Panthers get it back. Interesting thing about this extra time is it is sudden death, so that golden goal will stop the game.
And it looks like Rose-Hulman is going to start with possession here. Minutes on the board. Seda getting set to get things underway.
Everything we got, boys.
Also interesting to know, both teams have 2 men on yellows.
Seda going to run that down. Clever little attempt. Hanover able to read it.
Touch by Josh Hughes just to redirect that ball.
Hughes, McKibben, big step for the Engineer defense. Urban unable to make anything happen. Yilmaz. Ball just being headed around. Kelly trying to make a run for it. McKibben playing it up the line. It'll be a Panther throw.
Both teams going at it, though. It's not, you don't see either team really sitting in. They both really want to score that goal, and you do see sometimes some hesitancy or some, really cautioned play, and you're not seeing that with either team right now.
Hanover with a free kick.
Right there. Nick, don't let him play out.
Well played ball in. Urban clearing the ball out. Headed back in. And Hofer able to collect. Dangerous ball there by Hanover. Hofer stepping up. Jones trying to slow things down, play it out of the back, keep possession. Yilmaz trying with the first touch. Goes out for a Rose throw. Bednarik trying to find Seda.
Yeah, right now you're seeing two teams really go at it. You're seeing some real heavy physical play.
A lot of balls played in the air. Two guys going up for it every time. Bound to be some contact.
Still talking, Sean, still talking.
Playing it out wide. Bednarik.
And you can tell how the Panthers have now started pretty much man marking everybody on the ball. Really hard for Rose-Hulman to get through. Although the thing with man marking is once that player gets beyond you, you're all by yourself.
Moore. Ball played through. Excellent step by Yilmaz. Just steps in front of the man. Able to knock the ball behind. Does go out. It's going to be a throw-in here for Hanover.
Yeah, really good job. Get that ball, get it out, get the defense back at the line set.
Looks like they're going to take a long throw, try to make something happen. Under 5 minutes remain. Headed out. Side netting. It's going to be a goal kick.
Fortunate run of play for Rose-Hulman. They weathered that storm.
Throw in, unable to find a Rose-Hulman player. Hanover looking over the top again.
Yeah, you can see the Panthers' strategies to try to catch one over the top. Just maybe get lucky. Hughes get a foot on it.
Good step. Moore hobbling a little bit after that. Looks like he's going to walk it off. Just about 3 minutes remain here in this first half of extra time. Good 50-50 ball, and Hofer able to come up big. Looks like an offside was called as well.
But credit to both players, especially the keeper, knowing he's going to take a hit coming out on that ball.
McKibben now plays it out to Moore. Urban's ready. Ball over the top, trying to find Urban. Headed back by Yilmaz. Going to be a Rose-Hulman throw, dangerous position.
Good job by the engineers there. Caleb knows even if that pass is short that AJ is going to be there for him. Bit of a wasted opportunity there.
Nick, you gotta win this. Get a little higher.
Goal kick by Hanover. Kirby. Will flick on by Hughes. Good step by Moore once more. Lacey to Seda.
And here you see this quick counter. Rose-Hulman trying to take advantage of this.
Trying to find Fix. Hanover just steps in the way. Moore finds Yilmaz to Seda. Unable to make anything happen. Kirby. Hanover. Excellent turn and volley. Rose just stepping in front. Sounded like it hurt. 20 seconds left here in this first half of extra time.
Yeah, this is the time where you start getting some tired legs. You know, players are trained to play for 90 minutes, and anytime you have extra time.
And time runs out for that first half of extra time. We're still tied 2-2. The teams get a couple minutes here to reassess before they switch sides, and with that, we'll take a quick commercial break.
I feel like I'm the good kind of spicy. It means you got an edge. I got an edge.
He's got some umph, and I got some umph.
I don't know about your umph, but impatience doesn't equal spicy. Sonic Chicken Slinger.
Is it a good umph or a bad umph?
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
At Union Health, we understand that early detection of breast cancer saves lives. That's why the Clara Fairbanks Center for Women offers the most advanced breast cancer detection available. Tomosynthesis 3D breast imaging. This state-of-the-art technology pinpoints breast cancer at its earliest stages when it's most curable. For you, that means earlier detection. For us, that means being able to give you peace of mind in your health care. To schedule your mammogram, call 812-238-7766. Union Health. Healthier together.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I want the crispy tenders and the tots. This patty, really fresh. I'm gonna try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman, where you're watching college soccer featuring the Hanover Panthers and the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers on the Indiana Sports Network as we get set for our second half of extra time. Now, if this one does end in a draw, it would be better for the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers, who are sitting atop the HCAC right now at 6-0-0. And Hanover's at 5-1, so that would keep Rose-Hulman at the top of the HCAC. Either way, you'd love to win it. Kirby plays the ball way out in front. Bednarik heads it down.
That ball took an unfortunate angle. I think he thought he was going to get a nail on it, and it just kind of went a different route.
Hold there! Hold there! Clear!
But you got to fancy someone just getting a lucky break on one of these runs.
And look at that fan with the volley. Keeps it in play.
You sign that man up for the team.
Engineers, great cross. Beetle looked unsure, but it was able to grab it.
Yeah, Matt Fix just a couple of steps away from putting a boot on that.
Two winner! Yeah, just like up together!
McKibben chasing it down. Be a Rose-Hulman throw.
Hey, go! That's us. Well done! Quality shot, come on! Behind him!
You got to feel like when they get their head on the ball, somebody's got to win that.
Ball played off. It's going to be a goal kick.
Let's go get one, boys!
Once again, Indiana Sports Network covering Rose-Hulman this Saturday, March 27th, a double header of soccer. The women taking on Earlham at 1 and the men at 3:30. Then April 3rd, football against Franklin at 1:30. April 10th, football against Manchester at 2. And on May 1st, the HCAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships at 11. Big throw by Hanover.
Tommy, let's go.
Once again, trying to make something happen with the long throw. Gonna cross it in.
Be a dangerous ball in.
Just goes over the top.
Set of fresh legs and dot thong. Bring some of that speed up top.
Tuck in a little now. Just tuck in a little.
Long ball there by Rose. Ball played over the top again. Just a whiff. Able to maintain possession. Rose unfortunately hits it off of Urban. It's going to go out for a corner kick. 6 minutes left here in this second half of extra time. Hanover Panthers are looking to make something special happen.
Seems like the momentum is gone with blue right now. It seems like Rose-Hulman's looking a little leggy. This is the time. You got 5 minutes left. You'll recover after this and look back and wonder why you retired. You got to really dig deep down in this.
Every single player for Hanover is up for this corner.
That's us again. That's us.
Be another corner kick.
Come on, Blue! Come on, short! Let's go, boys. Get it out. Get a head out of here, Blue! Here we go, Blue! Who wants it?
5 minutes remaining. Hanover taking the corner, headed down, a deflection off of Bednarik. Thankfully it falls to Lacey's feet. Clears it up. Kelly running on. Ball play back's going to go into Hofer's hands.
Really good play by Bednarik at the ball. It looked like it was going to triple in.
Excellent stand for Rose-Hulman. Ball played off. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for the Engineers. Just trying to hang on for this draw. Maybe get the winner in.
A lot of space there.
Kelly trying to make something happen, just knocked off the ball. Panthers.
Yeah, Rose-Hulman look a little bit bunched up.
Just a push off there on Kelly. Be a free kick for the Engineers. 3.5 minutes left. This could be the HCAC regular season decider.
And what a game.
Two different occasions. Hanover was leading by 1. Rose-Hulman fought their way back and equalized both times. Bednarik. Excellent job by Fix. Kelly with the turn.
Kelly just trying to find that ball, get through to somebody.
Lacey maintains possession. Good little step there. Trying to find Seda. Called offsides or a foul. I'm not sure which. Looks like the offside was called. Hard to tell from this angle.
Well, I would like to say that I have the better angle from up here, but when you're looking down that line, it was close.
McKibben smacks the ball. Kelly chasing. That goalkeeper just whiffs it out. Rose-Hulman with possession. A throw-in on their offensive third.
Good effort by Kelly to run that down. Extra time. He's got to be tired, but he put that little effort in and won his team the ball.
And Kelly has played every single minute of this game. Ball goes out for another Engineer throw. Time winding down. Just a minute 15 remaining. Lacey to Kirby to Yilmaz. Plays it through. Bednarik shoved down. Gets waved off by the official. Oh, Bednarik's a big, tall, strong guy. It's hard to believe he would just go down easy. Maybe fishing for a call late. I don't know. Either way, less than a minute remains. Rose-Hulman and Hanover.
Those are always tough to call because it's in the box. Sometimes I think officials have a higher standard for a foul in the box.
Well done, Nate.
Very physical play by both teams late in the game. Time ticking away. Rose-Hulman fighting to win the ball defensively. Urban finds Seda. McKibben just knocks it out. It's going to roll out. Time expires. And this game finishes as a 2-2 draw in the HCAC conference. What a game we saw here tonight. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's a Union Center for Sports Medicine injury timeout. Let the Wabash Valley sports medicine experts take care of you. The Union Center for Sports Injury Clinic is open Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 a.m. at South 6th Street in downtown Terre Haute. No appointment is necessary. Union Health. Healthier together. It's a Union Center for Sports Medicine injury timeout.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At ServPro, we offer cleaning services, including the removal of biohazard containments. We have the specialized training and products to get your property back to business. We are here to help get your business back to normal. ServPro in the Wabash Valley, here to help.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where we just witnessed an amazing game between Hanover and Rose-Hulman. It ended in a 2-2 draw. After 2 extra times, we saw Matt Fix equalize for the Engineers at 2-2. What's your wrap-up of the game here?
This game had everything. It had end-to-end soccer. It had, goals, shots on goals. It had yellow cards. It had extra time. It had questionable calls, physical play. I mean, it was a well-played soccer game. If you're a Rose-Hulman fan, you're saying it's not ideal, but it's fair. And I think you're probably saying the same thing if you're Hanover.
Yeah, result, I would say it probably was good. I think Rose-Hulman are probably a little more frustrated in the sense that they had so many shots that hit the crossbar and didn't go in or were on target, and a defensive player for Hanover stepped up. So Rose-Hulman, excellent job tonight. That's going to keep them in prime position to win the HCAC for men's soccer, so congratulations to them. They just got a couple games remaining for that. And we're going to cover one of those games coming up this Saturday, March 27th. We've got a doubleheader back here, Earlham. The women's game starts at 1, and the men will be on at 3:30, so we're excited to cover that as well. I'm Dustin Jorgensen, joined here by Eric Brown.
Covering the HCAC soccer tournament.
And if the tournament is hosted here at Rose-Hulman, we'll also be covering that tournament on the Indiana Sports Network. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful night.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Soccer on the Indiana Sports Network.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.